Hello, beautiful soul. If you are new here, my name is Bree, and today we are going to be taken on a journey, a quantum perspective shift with the Council of Light for this October 2024 Space Library Energy Update. My eyes will be closed through this transmission as I allow the light codes of our sun to land within my third eye and clear what is meant to be cleared. In just a moment, I will be allowing the Council of Light to transmit this message. I ask that you not be driving or operating machinery. I ask that you breathe deeply through this process, and if you would like to receive the healing light codes, simply say yes. Being prompted to allow the channel through, so I will begin that now. We now allow for the light that is going into the third eye, the inner eye of all those consuming this message, locally and remotely, to deepen into your center and deeper still into your heart, allowing for a return to your core, allowing for the clearing of that which was no longer resonant with you to simply transmute and alchemize, not concerning ourselves with what that is and what we are letting go of, knowing that the divine will handle this. We, the High Council of Light, are going to be providing each of you with a specific imagery now, asking that you drop your eyes shut if you have not already. And just allowing yourself to widen your pillar of light within your center. Allowing yourself to widen your inner eye. Allowing yourself to widen your crown, your ears, your heart, your throat. Allowing yourself to widen your solar plexus, your sacral plexus, and your root chakras. Now allow your red pillar of light to extend from your root chakra into the Merkaba at the heart, cosmic center of Mama Gaia. There is no need to feel this, see this, sense this in any particular way. Your mere observation of the process is enough to ground and anchor anything within your field of energy that was not resonant with your soul. In scanning each of you, receiving this message in the future on this linear timeline, of which is not linear from our perspective, only that of what you perceive. For us here in the High Council of Light, we are in the eternal now, one with which we ask each of you to entertain and explore in your everyday life. The month of October will be that of a final review of the old earth. It will be that of a reveling in all that you as a collective of humans are letting go of, and all that you are allowing the birth of. Most of you here in this transmission will have experienced a new level of consciousness this past year, 2024. Maybe you can't put your finger on it or describe it, but you sense it. This change, this dramatization of all that we have been exposed and reintroduced to in the human condition. Now, we say human condition because we would like you to understand that this will shift dramatically in its blueprint design as you shift into New Earth. New Earth is existent now. 5D is existent now. It is not a future timeline, it is now. And what we would like to pronounce for you to help you with your understanding and navigation of these shifts is that we have two timelines in our perception, this 3D timeline and the 5D timeline, and they are both existing at once. But what you are feeling, this pressure you are feeling, is that they are moving further apart. They're becoming more divergent from one another. And what we would like you to understand about this is that you are simply observing. There is no need to diagnose or read or scan if someone or something is more resonant with these two varying realities of Earth. We simply ask you to observe the pressures you are feeling in your own mental, emotional, and physical states. From there, it will become easier for you to understand why, beginning from the etheric or the energetic or the light body, is the approach to navigate when you are on turbulent times on the planet. If you are to navigate turbulent times on the planet first from the mind, or even first from the emotions, or even first from the body, you might first notice the imbalance. Instead of starting from the light body, which would allow you the ability to see from your multidimensional nature into these varying, layering bodies within your energetic field. Many of you and many of those that seek Bree's assistance through the way of programs or services don't believe that they know their purpose. They don't believe that they know their spiritual gifts. And what they quickly realize is that they have known all along. This wasn't something to find and have read to them in the Akashic records. This is something that they have been functioning with all along in this human life, and throughout all of the simultaneous lives that they may have or may not have any recollection or awareness of. We are now prompting Bree because the frequency has reached its capacity for this portion of the service offering. For those that would like to go deeper than this level of inward remembrance takes you, we would like for there to be more motivation on your part to go there. And that will be available to you in the activation portal linked in the show description box. We close the message here by stating that the frequency that was most prominently streaming was the violet and turquoise flames. Some of you are not familiar with how these radiate through your being, and this transmission will have given you a taste of what that may feel like for you. Please know that every time you revisit this transmission, you may receive something different. And also do not be limited to any specific feeling, color, sensation, or texture that you are to feel, as this may change and shift throughout time and space. 11. Okay. All right. Just offering our collective gratitude for the message. That was another level for the energy update, I think. I was in trance for that, so I don't recall the specifics they brought through. But it felt very healing. It felt like a clearing. And I know they said something about a review, I think. But what I was seeing as that was coming through was the flash of fall. That's what in the Northern Hemisphere, the season that we are amidst, one with which I have deep appreciation and reverence for, respect for, awe in. And I was seeing these trees with all of these different colored leaves that I've never seen before here. And they were shimmering and sparkling before falling. And what I was seeing was that as they were falling, they were providing this necessary light coating and nutrients to the soil. It was quite beautiful. So I would love to hear if you experienced anything in the way of imagery, of auditory messaging, of understanding, of knowing. Because when we share these things, we might open up different aspects, different arrays of the message for each other. And I'm just so grateful for each and every single one of you. And I really do encourage you to check out the Space Library Activation Portal. I think that they said something about that too. I know that's coming next. That's what this video will end, and that one will pick up. So having access to this transmission that we just experienced together, commercial free, you can do that through the Space Library Energy Update. And then the activation portal is a small membership fee, but you can take everything in the membership, at your own pace, trusting your own intuition and guidance on that, and then cancel at any time if that's something that you desire to do. It's a new offering for me this year, and it seems to be guided by spirit, and I'm surrendered to that. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Namaste.